Okay, how old are you?
Believe it or not, I'm 40.
Believe it or not, you think it's unbelievable?
Well, some people don't believe me.
How old do they think you are?
Well, of course I get carded, but they
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
usually go 25, 26.
25?
25, 26. Usually. It depends on if I'm wearing makeup and the colors I'm wearing.
Okay.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Don't forget to comment, like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell so that you know when the next videos are posted. And we have got yet another doozy for you. People think she looks 25, 26. Of course, she gets guarded. Oh my God. Who the does she think she's fooling? Lying like this is not going to be helpful. And really, her story is tragic. It's sad. Just so reckless that she has so many health issues. Anyway, entire video pinned to the comment section. Here we go.
My name's Kablia.
Your name is, say it again for me.
Cab, Cablia.
Cablia. Where you calling me from, baby?
I'm in California.
Oh, the hope it's not freezing. What part of Cali?
I'm in Southern California, South Orange County.
Okay, how old are you?
Believe it or not, I'm 40.
Believe it or not, you think it's unbelievable?
Well, some people don't believe me.
How old do they think you are?
Well, of course I get carded, but they usually go 25, 26.
25?
Stop the cap.
25, 26. Usually. It depends on if I'm wearing makeup and the colors I'm wearing.
Okay. What
I can't tell if this is intentional or if she is just so taken aback that someone is so full of and she just does not want to call them out on it. So she just has the high pitch in her voice. And she sounds so confused. Oh my God. Of course, she gets guarded. 25, 26. Good Lord. She is so full of it.
do you do for a living?
Right now I'm an entrepreneur.
Entrepreneur. Do you have children?
I do.
How many kids?
I have 5 children.
How old are your kids?
20 months, 9 months, 6 years old, 13 and 16.
20 months, 9 months, 6 years old, 13, and what else?
16.
How many men?
Um, Technically four, but it's now three.
Did somebody pass away?
One is deceased. Yeah.
Oh, okay. But ultimately, 4 men you have children by.
Yes.
Does the
Three
20 month,
living.
does the 20 month and the 9 month have the same father?
Yeah.
Why are you not with him?
We're just co-parenting. He has anger issues and other personal issues, and I choose not to subject myself with that.
Did he have them before you had 2 kids by him?
No, he actually. That's a good question. He just changed 10 months into the relationship.
And 10 months into the relationship, you have 2 kids, a 20-month-old and a 9-month-old. So when did he
Right.
change?
The day that I had the 20-month old, when I came home 3 weeks later, that's when I could see the next one. He was supposed to be helping me, and we had a baby the same day I came back home from the hospital.
And then you got pregnant by him again.
Yeah, because he was supposed to be helping me. I was on bed rest. Instead of helping me, we conceived the now 9.5 month old.
Okay.
But
Wait a minute. Her story is falling apart. She came back 3 weeks after having the child. He got her pregnant the same day. when he was supposed to be helping her. How did he have time to help her? She just got back. These women having 2 children and suddenly claiming that the men are abusive after the second child, I never buy it.
If I had a chance to do it over again, I probably just would have had the one, not the two.
Do you guys co-parent well?
Oh yeah, most definitely.
Okay. All right. And what do you
But
do?
we're
You
just
say you're
not for each other.
not for each other.
This is also irritating because something can't be true. If he's abusive, how are you co-parenting well? And if he's able to co-parent well with you, but he's abusive, how come he's not still abusive?
You say you're an entrepreneur, right?
I own 2 companies, Kendra.
Right. I just started my LLC business like 3 months ago. Um, as a rideshare owner.
That term entrepreneur gets thrown around so loosely. 3 months ago, she completed some LLC paperwork. So suddenly, now she's successful. She's an entrepreneur. No, you are an entrepreneur if you are able to make money through business. And the rideshare thing is no longer, at one time, they called it being an entrepreneur. The IRS no longer classifies it as being an entrepreneur. You are an employee.
And I have a retail store online as well. But other than that, right now, I'm just trying to take one day at a time because um, I had 3 heart attacks and 1 stroke after I had my last baby, which is the 9.5 month old. And so even though I could like get money, I can't really physically get money and leave the house as much.
What happened? What caused you to have 3 heart attacks?
Um, I have hypertension, and when I was pregnant, I had induced hypertension, preeclampsia, and I was already kind of like a stroke risk and stuff like that. I did wake up from a peaceful nap to a knock at the door. One of my family members showed up unannounced and just walked through my door. And for some strange reason, I felt like I was sinking in sand and quicksand, and I was slowly like losing oxygen. And I didn't realize that I had 3 heart attacks back to back. But by the time I called the ambulance, I already had my third one, and that was it. And then they put me on cardiac watch for 2 days because they were thinking I was going to have another heart attack, and they gave me morphine and medicine to control everything. And then labor and delivery spent the night um, in the cardiac arrest department. And then on the third day, the labor and delivery people took me because I was only 24 weeks pregnant, and they said that I'm a stroke risk, and they're afraid that I'm going to go into stroke at any time, and they're going to try to prolong the pregnancy for 2 more weeks so I could deliver at 26. But I ended up delivering at 25 because on the third day after the 2 day cardiac watch, I fell into a stroke, and they told me I had 8 hours to live, and they have to do emergency section and basically cut me open so that way they could save at least one of our lives or both of our lives. So I ended up doing it, and they told me that the anesthesia was a risky treatment, that I would have to get the spinal, the thing that they shoot in my back, but they shot me like 11, 12, 13 times in the back, and my skin is thick. It still wouldn't give in. I wouldn't numb out. So they had to do emergency anesthesiology. And then they told me that I would need a blood transfusion. So I signed a consent, and they told me that I would lose 2,000 or more grams of blood. But I didn't get a blood transfusion. I only lost 433 grams of blood. But I did have a stroke. And when I had the baby, I was still having a stroke. So the stroke assessment response team stayed around me for 12 hours after delivery, so that way they can mark me. And basically, it took 12 hours for the stroke to leave.
Oh my God, she has gone through it. And oh Lord, and I mean, I kind of hate to bring it up, but I don't have the Kendra Cam as part of this video here, but she's grossly overweight. I venture to certainly say obese. So that certainly got something to do with the heart condition, the strokes, why the spinal tap had to go so many times and couldn't get through. the skin alone being thick, it was so much of the fat. But it sure does not sound like she needs to be dating. She's looking for help, is what I'm seeing.
However, I'm still struggling the aftermath. I just learned how to walk all over again 4 months ago, but I walk very slowly. Like, for example, from my house to my mailbox, from my house to the trash can. And I really can't do anything too much else besides door to door transportation. I get all my toiletries and my groceries, like delivery service. And I just started physical therapy a couple weeks ago, and it's a challenge because it makes the pain worse. But for the most part, I'm able to I'm able to do everything else that normal people can do outside of walking short distances.
All right. First of all, I'm very happy you're alive and well. I'm happy that you were able to bring your child into this world and your child's still alive and you are still alive too. But that is a lot. Do you feel like you're honestly in a position to start dating someone?
I have a high sex drive. Everything still works. I'm very oral. I squirt. I have thick thighs. I have triple D chest. I'm a normal person. Everything works. The only thing is I have trouble climbing the stairs and I walk short distances. Everything else works. I eat, I sleep, I laugh, talk like a normal person.
And here we go, right into sex talk. And look, I absolutely get it. She's in a very, unfortunately, she's in too bad of a situation for anyone to be helpful to her. She may get someone who needs a place to stay, who offers absolutely nothing except a male presence. But she's going to try and lead with the sex and things she can lure you in. If she can't walk up a flight of steps, if she can't walk a lot of distance, how in the world is sex going to be even plausible and possible with her? Hey, look, I wish her the best, but nobody's signing up for that. I just wish Kendra would be honest with her about that. The entire video is pinned to the comment section. Tell me I'm wrong. You can't. Until next time, that's it. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Also, hit that notification bell so that you know when the next videos are posted.